There's a wealth of material and questions we can come back to there, but let me just start with one before we move on to John. If we take that 2030 goal and that rapid rate of growth, very roughly speaking, it means that our existing export sectors need to double in size over 15 years. So that, in real terms, that's a growth of about 15% a year. Now, will this strategy deliver that?
Well, the first point I'd make is that that's the government's goal. It's not necessarily the dairy industry's goal. Our goal is for farmers to be profitable, but we do understand that being competitive on the global market actually does mean probably increasing your supply, your share of the market. So we have doubled within that time frame. But let's face it, we know that we can't necessarily carry on down that track right now with in terms of the footprint issues and that kind of thing. So, yep, we've got some challenges. But I think by the natural increases that still can be achieved, that are there, I talked about even just reaching $1 billion if all farmers reach their potential just for pasture, plus some real genuine value-adding initiatives, getting involved in fresh milk and those sorts of things offshore, and being involved in other dairy markets. I think we can make a big contribution.
Right, yeah. Now, I realise that in terms of the value chain in the dairy industry, you've been dealing quite rightly and as planned on the on-farm part of it. And we haven't got anybody from Fonterra to tell us about what happens downstream to much of the milk, almost all of it. But we do have John, who's going to give us a view of an integrated approach that is not only progressing on-farm, but having cashed out from Fonterra and invested in its own plant and processing, has strategies around trying to improve the value of the product. So, John, over to you.